Hello friends, welcome back to Data Science Lovers. Now in our last video, as we have understand the basics of generative AI, the core concepts of generative AI, in this video we will talk about the actual models that are the real brains behind all AI tools. Whenever you use ChatGPT, Midjourney or any AI software, you are not talking to the tool itself. You are interacting with the trained mathematical models running behind these scenes. So in this video, we will talk about these models one by one. First, the most famous model, GPT. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. This is a text generation model which is trained on massive amounts of internet data. Its job is simple. It predicts the next word in a sentence. But when this prediction becomes extremely powerful, the model can write articles, answer the questions, explain the whole concept to us. It can generate code and it can also draft emails. That is exactly what happens in ChatGPT. So, whenever you type a prompt, the model is not searching Google. It is actually generating the response word by word based on the patterns that it learned. In short, we can say GPT does not retrieve information, but it creates language. Next is BERT. Unlike GPT, BERT is not mainly for generating the text. It is designed to understand the text. BERT reads a sentence in both direction, left and right, at the same time. Because of this, it can understand the context extremely well. For example, Apple is releasing a new phone versus I ate an apple. BERT can clearly understand the meaning change here. This is why BERT is heavily used in Google search, document classification, and sentiment analysis. So remember the one thing, GPT generates the language, but BERT understands the language. The third popular model is T5. The full form is Text to Text Transfer Transformer. It is a very interesting model. T5 treats every problem as a text problem. Like in translation, it performs text to text operation. For summarization, it performs text to text operation. And in question answering, it also performs text to text operations. So instead of designing different models for different tasks, T5 uses one single format. You give text to it and it returns text to you. Because of this unified approach, it becomes very powerful and flexible model. Now let's move from text to images. Next is diffusion models. Diffusion models are used to generate images like AI art generators. Their work idea is fascinating. They start with pure random noise, just like static dots. Then step by step, they remove noise until a clear image appears. So the model here is basically learning how to turn noise into a meaningful picture. That's how tools like Stable Diffusion generate realistic images from the prompts. You type a prompt like a futuristic city at sunset. The model gradually paints it from the noise. Next is generative adversarial networks. Before the diffusion models become popular, GANs were widely used for the image generation. GANs work using two competing neural networks. The first is generator that creates the fake images. The second one is discriminator. It tries to detect if the created image is real or fake. They continuously challenge each other. The generator keeps improving until the discriminator can no longer tell the difference. And this competition leads to extremely realistic images, videos, and even deepfakes. Finally, Whisper. It is a speech recognition model. Whispers converts audio into text. So if you give it a lecture recording or a podcast or a meeting, it can transcribe everything into a written text. It also works across multiple languages and accents, which makes it very popular. So, to summarize, GPT generates the text but understands the text. T5 performs text to text tasks, while Diffusion generates the images. GAN is used for realistic media creations. And at last, we had Whisper, which is used for converting the speech into the text. These models are real intelligence behind today's AI revolution. And every AI tool that you see is simply built on the top of one or more of these models. In our next video, we will talk about the popular generative AI tools. These are the tools that we will see in our next video. If you like this video, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such videos.